everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your kettlebell love handle core workout. So love handles is what we sometimes lovingly call our side abs or our obliques, but they're really just part of our core. And in this workout, we're going to be using the kettlebell to strengthen all through our core, but really focusing on those sides. So all you need for this workout is one kettlebell. I'll be using my 18-pound kettlebell and a mat. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, so we'll do a quick little warm up. Make sure your kettlebell is off to the side where you're not gonna step on it. We're just gonna do a couple quick rolls, just sort of warming up through our spine and our back, which is all around our core. So just do some little torso rotations, and then we'll go right into it. We're gonna keep it short. We'll do a few things standing, and then let's just reach across, and then we'll do a few things on the mat. All again, focusing on the core, and then specifically those side obliques. Reach across, go, and then a couple little rolls through the back, flat back down, and then round it up. Just a few. As always, if you need more of a warm-up, please get it on your own. Same thing goes for a cool down. Hold it here, just some little twist through the back, go, and we'll get a little stretch at the end. Okay, so go ahead and grab your kettlebell. We're gonna squat to do it. So just continue with a little bit of a warm up. We're just gonna do a little around the world. So I love this move. We're just taking the kettlebell around our body. So this is great because it is a little bit of a warm up, but it also really strengthens your core as well. And then let's reverse our direction. So we might come back to this in between some of our moves as a little break, but that will keep things working. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're gonna start with a classic kettlebell move, the windmill. So I always show it a few different ways. In some of the workouts I keep it low, and some of it I keep it high. We're gonna start low and then give you an option to take it high. If you have a heavier kettlebell or if you have any shoulder mobility or flexibility issues, you might wanna keep it low. Do what's best for you. So I'm gonna turn my kettlebell facing out, I'm gonna turn that toe out, and then I'm gonna take that arm up and then I'm gonna reach down to the side. So knees are soft, we don't wanna necessarily lock, but we're not bending. So as I go down, I'm getting the big stretch, and then I'm lengthening through my side, and as I come up, I'm really using my core and obliques to strengthen those muscles. So just keep going. Breathe. It helps to kind of look up at that hand and push through that opposite leg actually to really get that working. Last one right here. And then we'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So switch your feet, switch that kettlebell to the other hand, reach it up, drop it down, and bring it up. And just breathe and up. Again, really trying to reach tall, trying not to let that shoulder drop. Here's what we don't want to do. I'm going to keep it up so we really lengthen in the side. Bring it up. Good. Nice long lines. Last two right here. And one more. And then let's go back to that around the world. Ooh, careful. So you just got to be careful with your hands, not going too fast. So the next time through, we're going to switch it with our kettlebell up high. So again, do what's best for you. Let's switch that other direction. If it feels like too much on the shoulder, or you're feeling it in your back, don't confuse your back with your side muscles, then take it with that kettlebell, that windmill low, like we just did. Here we go. Okay, so wrap your kettlebell here on the back of your hand and your wrist. We're gonna take it straight up, and let's take that toe out. And you're gonna, again, spot the bell, looking up to the side. This time I'm just gonna take my hand down, and I'm gonna reach it low and push it up. Trying to, again, keep as straight as I possibly can. And breathe. Really works those obliques, those love handles. As a bonus, if you had a second kettlebell or a dumbbell, you could hold that at the bottom, but that's really tough, so you wanna be careful with that. Let's go 3 more. Straight arm. Last 2. And 1 more. And relax. Woo! It's heavy with that 18-pounder, so I don't know what you have. Again, if you have a much heavier kettlebell, you might want to keep it low. If you've got the mobility and flexibility and the strength to keep it high, let's take it here. Here we go. Down and up. And breathe. Making sure that we're also pulling the core in the center. Woo! Watch your balance. That's going to happen. That's part of why it works, is you're having to really stabilize all through the core. Last 3. Last 2. And 1 more. And relax. All right, so let's go ahead and take it down. We're gonna come down to a little bit of love handle work on the mat with our kettlebell, starting with just our very basic Russian twist. So we're here, I'm gonna tap down to the side and bring it up. So what is helpful when you're doing it with the kettlebell and actually with the dumbbell as well, is to actually touch down. So you're really getting all the way through. If it's feeling like too much in your back, you can keep it smaller and just reduce your range of motion. And of course, you can always drop the kettlebell and just do the motion without the weight. Again, do what's best for you. Breathe. And if you want a little bit of a challenge, bring those feet up. We'll go 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's take it all the way down onto your back. Grab that kettlebell here, and we're just gonna go straight up with the kettlebell, holding it tight, and we're gonna let our knees drop to one side, bring it back to the center. Knees drop to the other side, back to center. So you decide how far you wanna go down. If you have more strength and flexibility, drop them all the way down. If you need to keep them a little smaller, totally fine to keep them up top. And breathe. Really trying to stay steady right up high with that kettlebell. Let's go last 2. And breathe. And then keep it here and watch me. I'm gonna reach to the side of my knees, back to center. Reach, back to center. If you've got a heavier kettlebell, you need a little less. Just bring it down to your chest and just alternate kind of reaching that shoulder. You're still gonna feel it either way, but if you can, straight arms, it's gonna pull you to that side. That's what we're going for. 4, breathe, 3, and 2, and 1, relax it down. Good job, guys. So let's go ahead and come back to our seated position. This time, we're gonna do a little bicycle. So holding it at your chest, seated bicycle, and we're just gonna go out one at a time. Breathe. And then as you're ready, we're gonna do small little twists. Not as far down as that Russian twist. We're just keeping it here. Feels like too much for your back? Tap those heels down in between. But if you can, keep them up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Knees out, little stretch. We are almost done. Let's go ahead and turn into our mat with that kettlebell. We're gonna put it right in the center. I'm gonna have my hands on either side, coming up into a full plank position, and I'm gonna take my knee on the opposite side of the kettlebell, as if I'm going for my elbow, if you can actually touch it, just opposite sides of the bell. Keeping that nice strong plank position, not letting my hips drop, shoulders right above the wrist, twisting for core, and we'll go 4, and breathe, 3, 2, last 1, and relax, stretch it back. And let's go ahead and put our kettlebell down flat. So we're gonna have our hands on top. If that does not feel steady to you, put the kettlebell to the side and just hold your hands up. But if you can, hands on either side. I'm coming up in that kettlebell position. Yep, just holding, and I'm gonna do small little twists. Again, if you feel like that kettlebell is gonna move, take it away. Just stay on your hands. Really small motion, side to side. Hips are just going side to side, little turn. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. reach your head shape back. We've got one last thing. So put your kettlebell all the way to the side. We'll come all the way back up on our hands, and we're just gonna pull that kettlebell through. So I'm gonna reach all the way through, take it to the other side of my mat. Reach all the way through, and take it to the side. So really try to get as far as you can while you maintain that good plank position. Reach through, cross, and reach, cross, breathe. Whew. Yep, almost there. And let's go for 4. Last thing, push hard. 3, 2, 1 more. And relax. Big stretch back, reach those hands forward, let your head drop. Breathe into that. And then let's come into a seated position. Just a quick little stretch. Again, if you need more of a stretch, please get it on your own. Big reach over, stretch through those sides, let your head drop. Breathing here. And other side, reach it up. Reach up, fold over. Center, reach those hands forward, round through your back. And one big deep breath in and out. You did it, guys. So that was your kettlebell love handle workout. Great job, everybody.